The Time Masters is a animated science fiction film directed by René Laloux. I am only familiar with this director's first film, an amazing debut film called Fantastic Planet, which is based off a novel. If you're unfamiliar, Fantastic Planet is on the part of the Criterion Collection now. It is a story about a planet where humans are like only a couple inches tall and they're treated like rats. And then there's these large brutish aliens called the Drag, and it's a parable about, nature and things like that. It's a very interesting, weird film. So when I found out this movie was playing at a small independent theater in my city, I had to go. I didn't know anything about the plot or anything, but The Time Masters is about the vicious planet Perdide, and there's a young boy and his father. They're inside of a sort of Land Rover being chased by these monstrous giant alien hornets. And the car crashes, and the boy, Piel, is given a microphone robot that he thinks is alive because he's only like 5. So he talks to it, and an old friend of Piel's father is promised to save this boy, Jafar. He is on a ship with 2 alien royalty, Prince Maton and Belle, I believe. And then they pick up an old man named Silbad, and the 4 of them basically have to go on a rescue mission to Perdide and keep the boy alive. He's hiding out on this alien planet and it's full of dangers and things like that. However, the ship runs into sort of trouble as well, and then eventually they run into the Time Masters. So this movie is really strange, but it has really nice hypnotic animation like Fantastic Planet. The story definitely isn't as deep or as intriguing as his debut film, but René Laloux's only done 3 films, so this is the second one. It took place a good 9 years later. But this movie is okay. It's got some funny moments unintentionally, interesting sort of world building, a very strange ending. I still dug it, to be honest. It's a little slow, but I think the film's highlight has to be the space gnomes. They stop on this planet, and there's these psychic space gnomes that get born. 2 of them get stuck, and they save them. So they tag along on the ship, and they can read people's thoughts because they're telepaths, and they sort of affect the plot a lot. They're very funny, voiced by children, but they're really well animated, and they're really a fun part. It injects a lot of fun energy to the film, and adds a cool sort of sidekick element that Disney films would later get. So The Time Masters is a pretty intriguing animated offering. It's not 100% amazing, but it's definitely worth checking out if you're a huge fan of old school animation. So I give The Time Masters a 7 out of 10.